I'm in the middle of backing up the movies that I put in this month's folder, 8/2018, from YouTube, so that I can have them to put into another competing internet video sharing platform that doesn't have this so-called fake news algorithm that block people from seeing the truth. According to my curveball buddy I'm making all these movies for, number 7, Deflating the Jesuit Ball, has been copyrighted for PBS portions, and I don't see any footage that come from PBS. I might understand MSNBC because they got their guy when Tucker Carlson worked for them talking about the guy saying, "Oh, you've got no proof that the government's behind 9/11." Other than that, I don't see any footage that belongs to anyone, just a bunch of YouTubers. Just like they've removed movie number 4, getting the same stuff all the time. So I'm going to have to go. I've shown you in movie number 7 where they deleted this one in my playlist for this month. Anything that has too much truth in it, they try to remove for fictitious reasons. But I'm still getting the same circular argument from a curveballer. Wants to act like he's going to buy me a ticket aboard a U2 so I can see the curve with my own eyes. But when I explain to him that I've looked at the solar eclipse in 2017 with my own eyes, he wants to call me a liar. Oh, you can't look at it. I've tried to look at the sun. You'll go blind. Your eyes won't let you. You have to shut your eyes. It's, like I said, it's pointed out in movie 7 that's blocked, so hopefully you'll get to see that on another platform so that you'll understand, yes, there is a true thing called sun gazing. People do it for religious purposes and primarily, but you don't go blind. You don't get all this garbage they want to tell you is going to happen to you. They just don't want you to see the truth. It's like, instead of buying a ticket on a YouTube, something you can't really afford, do this. Do some science, curveball. You can do this. I'll donate the flat lens camera instead of the fisheye, because I could give you a GoPro, but that would just reinforce your misbelief that you live on a ball, because it will give you a curved horizon that you already want to believe is there. You'll see some curve and you'll say, "Yeah, it proved it's a curve." No, you got to have a flat lens camera, regular lens camera. So I'll donate that for you. I'll donate you the cell phone with after I download an altitude app, so we can have that in the foreground so you can see how high it goes before the balloon busts, and then that'll set all your bullshit YouTube rides to shame, because they show you a curve at supposedly 70,000 feet, and all these high altitude balloons for $35 that you can send up will show you no curve from 110,000 feet. So you don't need to don a so-called spacesuit for oxygen where they want to show you a curve. So there's not much curve there in that at 6 minutes and 42 seconds. But at 9 minutes, yeah, we're starting to see our curve. But they're getting better at it. In this BBC document with showing the curve, they're learning, because all the flat earthers showed the fisheye lens GoPros that they didn't keep from the camera view on the Globebusters footage, or the Mythbusters footage, that this guy for the BBC, he kept well hidden, so you don't see that it's a fisheye lens showing you the curved picture here. If I can get this over here and show it to you. I've added one of these here. So again, curveball, I've added this one here to this month's playlist so you can look at it. This guy, Paul on the Plane, has broken down real well the Mythbusters flat earth bullshit. What I'm talking about is, in the BBC footage you wanted me to see, the 11-minute video where the guy is taking a ride on a U2, they keep this camera hid. They show you with a little camera with a regular lens that he's holding in his hand, and then they show you out the window. Oh, it's curved, but that's curves coming from one of these cameras. They've obviously got one inside the plane with them that's showing the curve. If you'll look, it's the horizon, and his visor here is straight across. But you know, you have to look for these things. They are trying to show you a ball. And if you want to believe the programming, you're not going to be discerning and look for these. See, in the BBC documentary, they keep these cameras hidden, so you can't say, well, shit, you got a GoPro. Obviously, it's going to be a curved picture. That's why I say you don't need to go on one of these planes. You can go higher than they can go with a high-altitude balloon. But you got to get the right camera lens, you know, like your eye works, not a fisheye. Look here. When you type in high-altitude balloon, you get only fisheyes from people wanting you to see a ball like NASA. See, this guy, he has no curvature. But look here, when you type in high-altitude balloon, no fisheye, look what you get. It's perfectly flat. These people's not used a fisheye lens. See that? They're over 100,000 feet. So you got to wake up before you burn up, curveball. Look down at the bottom where they start throwing in the fisheye. See the NASA shit? See this from 120,000 feet, flat as it can be. And this is right. It proves flat Earth. You got to wake up. This is not fake. All these people faking it. If they're faking it, go spend $35 and prove it's a ball. Show me some of this. See? That's what you get with a GoPro. You get your curve with that kind of camera. Retard, curveball. Wake up, man. Don't keep giving me these same stupid, retarded, curveball or circular arguments, okay? I've investigated this shit ad nauseum. See, with a broken back and a fucked up neck, I can't go to work, so I have a lot of time to research the shit. This is no different than 9/11 or the JFK assassination. They're lying to you, and they're trying to use video to manipulate your mind to believe the story they are telling you. Wake up and think for yourself. Let God be true and every man be a liar.